Well, hello, hello. It has been a minute since I have been live, but live and direct, baby. Um, I'm gonna give it a few minutes and I'm gonna see who is gonna tap in. Yes, it is like 11:30 where I am currently at, and I don't know where y'all at, but come on in here. Come on in. I got some energetic frequencies that I want to share and just tap in with the divine tribe. It has definitely truly been a minute since I have been live. Hey, whoever just joined, please let yourself be known. Um, if you can, I appreciate it. But yeah. Oh my goodness. As y'all can see, I'm head tied, chilling with. I don't really wear no makeup, but you know, see, got my little candle. I'm chilling on my porch. Don't mind me. I'm just grateful, um, embracing my new home, um, and just everything that's just kind of going on right now. Uh if you tap in with me, I am getting ready to share some energy frequencies and what I've been getting downloads on for this blue moon, full moon in the sign of Sagittarius, right? Which anytime that we do have like a full moon and a duality sign of whatever season that we're in currently, which is Gemini season. Shout out to all the Geminis out there. Happy birthday. Um yeah, it's just a significant time to just embrace. Hello. Thanks for tapping in. Um oh my goodness. I have no idea who you are, but shout out to you all the way in India. Now, look, this is a place of unconditional love, so we listen, we don't judge. Yes, happy birthday. But let's keep it G. Let's keep it high vibrational over here. All right. So I just wanted to again share some energy frequencies about, this full moon energy that we currently do have coming up. So thank y'all for tapping in with me. Hopefully y'all stay. I'm gonna try not to be too long, but if y'all chop it up with me, I'm gonna chop it back. For those that don't know, my name is Ebony. And yes, this is my channel, Respect the Chocolate. We all about frequency, raising our vibrations, removing the lower self to the higher self and just, being our unique, authentic self. So tap in with me and yeah, go give me a subscribe. And like I said, we keep it G over here, high vibrational, unconditional love. So I'm gonna have to give me some monitors. So if I see any of that, we just gonna keep it moving. But anywho, I got 45 years and 25 seconds. Yes, I'm seeing that. Like I haven't went live in a while. Just because it's been a lot going on. But I'm pretty sure anyways, I'm pretty sure y'all know what's going on if you still here and you still tuned in. Anyways, it's 11:43 p.m. where I am, and let's get into it. So, as I was just expressing before, we have the full moon and the sign of Sagittarius. And we actually had like two full moons this month. Well, this will be the second one, should I say. And I don't know if you divine tribe like myself have been feeling it. It's like today I kind of felt like a little irritated for no kind of reason. I think it might be that time of the month coming up for me. I went from being a new moon goddess to a full moon goddess, which, I'm going to get a hold up on that. All right, you tapping in. Appreciate it. But shout out to you if you a Gemini in the chat. Happy birthday. Happy solar return season to y'all. There's some real good unique energy going on, but I also want to say the dualities of this energy is like, are y'all feeling it? Like, are y'all feeling y'all unique authentic selves wanting to come to the surface? Is there any part of yourself that you feel like you have abandoned that you can no longer suppress anymore? Hey, what's up? I am looking for me some moderators. So if you continue to stick around, because I do genuinely really want to go live more and I want to have people that's on that vibe and frequency of myself to keep the chat, high vibrational so we can continue to, have fun and connect. That's just what it's about. So yeah, but if you've been feeling any of that energy within yourself, like we listen, we don't judge over here, and we be our authentic selves. We are in the year one, and it's still like a lot of energies that's like being filtered out for us to continue to, rise in consciousness and not in that matrix consciousness, not that consciousness that still keeps us in a low vibrational energy to where we still like doing a lot of things that is keeping us from um being in that space of we knowing that we got a bigger calling out here. Excuse me, I'm getting a lot of downloads right now. Knowing that we have a bigger calling out here. Yes, people do need to wake up, but in their own time and their own frequency. So you may be that energy frequency for those around you who look to you for that awakening. I know for me and the things that I've been through, it took me a minute to get out here and get on board. I've always been this way. I've just kind of suppressed it because a lot of people they look at me and they just think whatever they want to think. And for me, it's just like I don't judge a book by its cover, but I get a lot of that energy coming towards me. I am big cap energy over here. If big Saturn energy. So, and I'm learning to embrace that. Is nothing about me that is like it's always a me versus me. And I say that in the most high vibrational way because it's like I'm not in competition with nobody but myself. And even I try not to even be in competition with my own self. Yes, big cap energy over here. So it's just like when I get into that space of knowing like, look, and 44 is I got four people who like the video and there's four people who still tapped in. I appreciate y'all. But these numbers and things can be significant. I find numerology very interesting as well, and angel numbers and things like that. They just really resonate with me. And I don't suppress or hide any of the things that I'm going through anymore because that's what a lot of society is doing. A lot of people just on the go. A lot of people, I'm not judging, but I'm a spirit having a physical experience here and I'm seeing what's going on and I'm learning what my part is here on this earthly realm. We all in the school of earth and we all here to learn. We came here with different journeys and missions to live out. And I feel like to the old life that I used to live, the things that I say, it goes over a lot of people's head. It may seem woo woo, or it may seem like who is she to be sitting up here talking about the things that she's talking about. But it's real. Yes, the hardest battles are taught in the head, mind over matter. That's always been a thing for me. And I'm really getting back to that mindset. Um, if you really want to get to know a little bit more about me and death, I am a published author, and my book is available out now on Amazon. It's called Becoming Ebony, a journey through pain, purpose, and enlightenment. And it has a little bit of nuggets of divinity in there for everybody. Shout out to my girl, Jadea. Go follow her, subscribe to her channel. She has a book as well called Nuggets of Divinity. I haven't quite read it yet, but I tap in on her channel, and it's like when you vibe, you vibe. So it's so crazy. Like, I connect with more people online in certain atmospheres than in real life. And it's just like things are changing so much and so rapidly and significantly. Like, and I just flow with it, like water. I don't, like, I used to be very rigid. And okay, San Antonio here. What? All right, I ain't gonna tell you where I'm from, but we close. I just relocated and I'm in the same state, but I'm gonna just leave that right there. Maybe we can have a link up one of these days. You feel me? But I'm digressing a little bit because I'm really just happy like y'all tapping in with me on the live and then y'all participating and things like that. Like, it's a mutual exchange, and just know your energy is appreciated here. Your presence is appreciated here. So I just want that to be clarified and known because it's real out here, y'all. Like, please don't go nowhere. Go where the love is at. Go where you're being received at. And I feel like this has a lot of significance with this blue moon that we are having in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. They the summa cum laude thinkers. They the bigger pictures. They the ones behind the caps. Then we come in and we bring in and start the season. So I resonate with that energy. I just came from Colleen. I don't know where that is, but I'm getting enlightened. I'm seeing it say yes, the signs in the sky. Yes, very much. So don't be so hard on yourselves, y'all. Show yourselves some grace in this like emotional expansion that we having right now. Like, I really feel like great spirit, and that's what I call the divine creator. That's what I say. That's my higher power, God, the most high God, is just really wanting us to continue to tap in with our subconscious and bring that to the surface of the conscious, because leadership is changing. A lot of these masks of a lot of things that has been appealing and leading the masses is changing too. So you may be guided to unplug from the mass consciousness, and that's that fear frequency. I had to learn that for myself. Like, I love love, but some people love comes with condition. And the most high God, great spirit, has no bounds, has is no conditions, So that's what real love is to me. It's intentional, it's unconditional, it represents the highest of the love. Even with the lowest, it's like we tend to judge ourselves, right? Especially being a cap. I'm big on myself, but I've learned to really love myself and show myself grace, because nobody's going to love me like I love myself, right? And if I'm able to love myself, that is going to bring that frequency of love to me. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I truly, truly um resonate with that. True love has no conditions, right? And it can be rejected. Yeah, unfortunately, but source isn't rejecting you. So anytime, I sometimes they say rejection is protection, but it can also just be people are scared. Oh my goodness. And okay, how do you say your name? Excuse me. Yes, Frank Chain Global. All right. I'm gonna tap in on your channel and check you out for sure. But so are you a feminine or are you a masculine or male or female? Because we do have both. I just want to ask that question. Oh, you left the chat. Okay, but if you do happen to tap in, I just wanted to share something. So that was like my message that I originally wanted to get on here. And oh, you don't have a channel. Okay. Okay, cool. So for me, being a divine feminine, right? I've witnessed that I collectively tap in with a lot of masculine energies. And I had to learn to decipher the difference between, oh, this is your company. Okay, that's what's up. What does your company do? And I'm trying not to get off track, but I'm trying to connect with you as well. But the divine masculine energies that tend to tap in with are those who are going through a significant change. And Holy Spirit is Great Spirit, Divine Creator is speaking through me right now. Like, yes, Ebony, this was the whole main reason for going live and tapping in on the frequencies right now. It's companies and truck drivers. Okay, can you elaborate on that a little bit more? And that sounds pretty dope. Sounds like purpose. So yes, when I come in contact with some masculines, it really be for a significant reason, and some of them probably be attracted to me, and I get it. I am an attractive person. But I always know like I come with purpose and I come with intention. So I have to keep stuff in alignment. And before it didn't used to be like that because like you just come across so many different type of spirits and energies and people that you just don't really be knowing sometimes like okay, what is this person coming across my path and stuff for? But when I say yo like significantly, I've come across a lot of male energies who have either been going through some type of massive shift or change in their life, or they are coming more in tune with themselves and their gifts. Sort of like Uber, but for truck drivers. It's the play. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing. But yeah, so if you are like even the males, like you could be coming across females, masculine, I mean feminine energies who are either going through some type of massive shift or frequent change within themselves. And we all learn from each other, y'all. No matter how old we are or ethnicity we all learn from each other. But I've noticed that, with the masculine energies that have genuinely come across my path. And it's just interesting that, they it's like I always see potential, or I see it says I can't see your anyways. Um, yeah, like it's like they need that shift, that push, or like that healthy feminine energy for them to be able to really see themselves the way that the divine sees them. And I'm not tooting my own horn or nothing like that, but I have that divine feminine essence within myself where I help them embody that, something that they already embody. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I had to learn to embrace this, y'all. Like, and I'm grateful for that because we need more healthy masculine energy out here. You get what I'm saying? Not just that hurt divine masculine energy, because it's a mutual exchange, because I too myself have masculine energy within me too. And I tend to, depending on where I am and the environment I am in or whatever, I want to be able to have a healthy balance of that. Like I don't want to be too more of the other, you know what I'm saying? Because I have been, due to my upbringing and things like that in my life, but I had to learn to get some type of healthy balance in that for myself. But I can honestly say and admit, like, this has been the most of my lifetime where I have came across masculines who mask to have healthy masculine energy and they don't. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter what type of upbringing you come from or what type of aw thank you. I hope that smile helps. You know, like that's just what I try to bring, the energy, the good vibes, to let people know, like, no matter what we going through, y'all, it's what we choose to make it. You know, like, you'll look at me and you'll see this smile, but you have no idea or clue what I've been through, you know, unless you decide to want to get to know me more and tap in with my channel and go get my book. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, we out here just having an experience. It says, I believe we have been lied to since birth, who we really are. We are innocent babies from the heavens and feel God. Absolutely. I resonate with that. You know, whatever your truth is, as long as you able to have that and embody that for yourself. And I feel like that's what this full moon is asking us, like, even if we are in the thick of integration and change right now in the midst of uncertainty, you should be able to feel what you need to feel, even if that comes with detachment. You feel me? And embrace that. You know, that's just like me. I moved, I relocated, and I said, you know what? I deserve to live my best life, not because somebody else said so, because that's what the Most High God intended for me to do. I cannot continue to stay stuck and stagnant, waiting on other people to change or be a part of the change that I've already embodied to be. And that's why I get a lot of like intimidation kind of energy projected towards me, because I tend to come in people's lives as a mirror, as a reflection of who I am, but who they probably want to be or potentially can be. And it's not like you can't, but you can't have that spirit of, you know, envying what somebody else got. Like, because I always admire people from afar, you know, and I've had to teach myself genuinely, like, anything that anybody else has and it comes across my path, that lets me know that it's close to me as much as it is. And I can do it and get it for myself too. I've always had that type of mindset, you know, but I've literally came across people who I'm still working with source on that, you know, with, like, they see me, they see my skin, they see my smile, they see my body, they just judge me on a surface level. And I'm not a surface level type of person. You know, I could hang, I could kick it with the best of them, but I am a person of substance. And that is something that I had to truly be honest with myself about. Truly, right. I have, look, my whole circle done, I am my circle. Me, my angels, and my spirit team from the purest light source. And I'm trying to get out of that. Like, not get out of that because I'm so grateful to be, you know, spiritually protected. But I genuinely want connection. That's what we are here for too, as well. Like, since this damn COVID shit, like, it's just like connection, and it all had a purpose. I believe that too. But like, connection is just like obsolete. It's like, where the real people at that really want to connect, not the soulless beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the robots, not the bots. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the real ones that really, we're the real human beings that really still have a soul, that really still care, that's really still in tune with their emotions, their feelings, you know what I'm saying? And not feeling like, you know, oh, cause I can't feel no feelings, that's gonna make me feel weak, or I can't express myself. And like, no, 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 no. You are a whole being out here. You need all of that. You need all of that to have these righteous experiences out here. You feel me? Yes. I'm here for it. I encourage it. Like, y'all gonna see more of me. And that's something that I'm getting out for myself. Like, I've hid myself so long just due to, like, people making fun of me when I was younger, being the dark skinned one in my family. Now people love black. Like, People can't get enough of my chocolate skin. And I have to be careful with that too because it's just like everybody don't have the best purest intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like even people think like me, like, oh, she ain't like I don't be really giving up for real about what other people think about my intentions because I know my intentions are pure. You feel me? Like, and that's all that really mattered to me. Says everything is connected. There is no space. There is no atoms. There is no yes. Yes. Absolutely. Hey, I like that. Lust has no bounds. Like we tend to take a lot of words, you know what I'm saying, and turn them into something that can be negative when really it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that lust has no bounds. Like if you was really to be able to sit with the creator source and just really be able to embody like just full because we are whole beings, right? There ain't nothing out here that you really lacking for real. You know, that's just really a mindset. But like I used to think lust was like a profound word that was just like looked at like negative, but like you can lust for something healthy, right? Like that's just like you can obsess on something healthy, right? Or you can what's another analogy? You can manipulate something in a higher vibrational way. You know, it's just all in how you choose to use those intentions. Hello again. You're back. But yes, it's just all in how you choose to use those intentions. So, y'all, I encourage y'all. The full moon is just already in effect. You know, we already in like the pre shadows of it. You get 3 days before, and then you get 3 days after. So, set your intentions. Be intentional with yourself. You know, whatever that may be, because we're going through a huge emotional reset. Huge emotional reset. Absolutely. But I want you to like really tap into your duality energy of anything that is used in that type of way can be used on the opposite spectrum of that. I hope I expressed that in a significant way for you to understand. Like, yes, obsession can be possession, but if you're struggling with that and that type of, not saying you're struggling with it, but how we look at things and how we use our words, that's just like me. I'm gonna say this, and you could agree to disagree. I subscribe, but I have to leave. Aw, I appreciate you. Peace. Thank you so much. I'm sending you a look. I wish I could send you like the heart, but I'm gonna tap in with you. Thank you so much. Um, that was fun. I really appreciated that. Uh, enjoy your night, evening, wherever you are, and take care. But yes, back to the message. And that was just so dope to just be connecting with somebody else who that's that energy and frequency, right? But yes, this full moon in Sag, yes, y'all, utilize this energy to release, you know, release those things that you may be afraid to release. You always have the support of the divine, the constellations, what's going on, and the astros to support you no matter what, you know? And tap in onto some like if you were looking to learn something or enhance your education, your knowledge on something, even on what I'm speaking on, go do your research. I never share anything that I don't know what I'm talking about But I always encourage people to don't just listen to me. Don't just let other people tell you stuff either. Go do your research for yourself so you can be profound in that narrative as well. We out here changing the narrative, y'all, on what it is to truly just be here on earth. So this has been beautiful. I'm glad that I did decide to tap in and go live. I don't know when I'm gonna go live again, but Dark and Lovely checking in. If you joined the live and you commented and you sent the like and you even subscribe, I appreciate you. Your presence is truly appreciated here. Um, and yes, utilize this full moon, blue moon, energy to allow it to work for you. I'm even tapping in on some stuff right now. Like blue is really significant. That's communication. You know, if communicating is something that you really want to continue to enhance, I'm pretty sure like what I was saying with healthy masculine energy and feminine energy as well. It's like we have to start communicating with each other, y'all. Like, yeah, we are gifted out here, but everybody can't read minds. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't tapped in or choose to want to be tapped in on certain things, and it's all in the mindset. And we're in this duality season as well. So, like, know that you have different sides of you. And whatever side that you choose to embrace, I hope it's just your higher self, you know? Removing low self because you are in control of your happiness and nothing outside of you should be able to control that. It should be an enhancement to that as you continue to remove your lower self so you can create moments of bliss on the inside so they can appear on the outside. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm about to tap out and enjoy the rest of this night. All right, y'all. And three, it's 33. Is it? No, not yet. But it's about to be. And I'm going to just tap in out on that. But y'all have a good night or good morning wherever y'all are. And I'll tap in with y'all another time. All right, y'all. Peace. Be gentle with yourselves.